Guys, summer has started here in Sweden. I've talked about the Swedish summer a couple of times here on my YouTube channel, but in today's video I want to talk about a very specific thing about Swedish summer, something not everyone is aware of. I already talked about how wonderful Swedish summers are and what you can actually do here in Sweden during summertime. So if you haven't watched those videos, make sure to check them out. But today it's about something else. Something which you actually not really experience in the UK nor in Germany. I mentioned these two countries because I'm originally from Germany and I have lived for 10 years in the UK. But yeah, I haven't experienced this in those countries. And what am I talking about? Everything is really slowing down here during summer. If you ever wondered what life is all about, I think you can look to Sweden and observe what's happening during summertime. So what do I mean by everything is slowing down? Well, first of all, people are taking really long holidays, like 3, 4, 5 weeks in one row. So that is over a month. And I'm mentioning this because there are so many countries where you can't just take off 4 weeks in a row. I'm looking at the US, Canada. I mean, it is possible, but it's not very usual. And here in Sweden, it is very, very usual. And everyone encourages you to take off such a long time. But that also means that the company is kind of slowing down. A lot of their staff, employees are on holidays. Sometimes whole companies shut down actually during summer, so they're not available for their services. For example, I have a cleaner company who works for a company and she comes once a month, so not that often. But yeah, they just informed me that there will be no cleaning in the next 5 weeks. So I have to do it myself, which is obviously not a problem. But it's just, I was just very surprised that they actually, don't have replacements. They're not other cleaners who don't go on holiday. No, they actually close the company and all their cleaners can go on a very long vacation. Also, kindergarten kind of pushes you to leave the kids at home, do something with them, like going on vacation, for example, with them. Because of course, their staff want to go on holiday. So it's not that, you have to, but everyone does it really. And they will ask you a few times, are you actually here in kindergarten? Does the child have to come? Because all the friends will not be there. And they do that because they also want to go on holidays. And then you have it actually that preschools are merging. So because there is reduced staff and less children are going to preschool, they will locate in one kindergarten and have everyone in one place. So all these things are actually in place during summer. I also experienced that co-working places are closing over the summer, which, it can be sometimes a little bit annoying. But at the end of the day, I really understand why they're doing this because, we live to work, we work so much. It is good to have a longer period of time being off work and enjoy life. But of course, if you don't know about it, it can be quite difficult. I remember we moved here on 1st of June 2021, so 2 years ago, at the start of summer. And I wanted to get a lot of things done. We moved here, we had to get our personnummer, I had to get a preschool spot, there was a lot of things I needed to do. And it was really difficult to get anything done, It was not impossible. There were still people working, but sometimes you would get a notification that this person is on holiday, so you have to contact another person. And obviously things would take so much longer because there is only one person instead of 3 people to take care of things. And I think I was a bit upset about it, of course. But now I know how it works here in Sweden, and that's why I'm also making this video. If you want to move to Sweden or if you're new to Sweden, then this is something you need to be aware of. And maybe if you have the knowledge, you can work around it or be more relaxed and not so stressed out like I was when I first moved here because I wanted to get things done. Also, things are a little bit quieter, and I mean, It's more the cities, because people like going within Sweden on vacation or going to their holiday houses, for example. So it's not that people are not in Sweden. There are actually also quite a few tourists here, of course, but you will find them camping or just checking out all the amazing places here in Sweden. But it certainly slows down a little bit in the cities. It's a little bit quieter, which is also quite nice. I think it depends on like what you are looking for. But yeah, now I really think this is one of the things I really love about Sweden, that they just know to focus on life and not always like concentrate on work and success and all the things around it. It is about, you know, going inside of you and like really appreciate the small things, the sun, the nature, time with your family and with your friends or loved ones, you know. I think it's really important, and I think it's a good example Sweden is doing for other countries. So I'm very curious what you think about Sweden slowing down during summer. Have you experienced it yourself? What do you think about it? And does something like that exist in your country? Would you embrace it when moving here to Sweden? Let me know in the comments down below. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, have a great day and stay safe. Hey do!